and welcome to this Ask the Expert with Manufacturing Management. My name's Paul Fanning and I'm the editor of Manufacturing Management. I'm here today with Ruth Martin, Sector Sales Manager, UK and Ireland for Aggreko. Hi Ruth, perhaps we could start, if you could tell us a little bit about Aggreko and about its journey and your journey with it.
Yeah, sure. So Aggreko, we are a global rental company. So we hire solutions to all sectors across the globe. And that is power generation, temperature control equipment, compressed air. We've got some really great steam boilers as well, and dehumidification and heating equipment. So the facilities that you require really in all those things. I am the sector manager for manufacturing in UK and Ireland. So Aggreko, we are sectorised. By being sectorised in that focused approach with our customers, we just believe we can have them really good conversations, understand their industry better, and really focus on how we can support them with particular critical points of failure, etc., which relates to their individual sites.
Fantastic. Now, we're here to discuss how people can get better return on investment from temporary HVAC equipment. So maybe you could start there with what the biggest issues are affecting manufacturers when it comes to temperature control.
Yeah, I think aging equipment is a really big issue that's affecting manufacturers because sometimes the permanent system is built for the factory or the manufacturing production at that time. And with innovation of new machinery, etc., we're finding that they've got a much larger and efficient permanent system to run where their critical needs than what they actually need. So we can then really come in with the solution that optimizes that energy, gives them exactly what they need, and gives them some savings and efficiencies around that. And I think technology has moved on very quickly at the moment. There's all that new innovation. So they do sort of suffer with that, the equipment that's not really what they need in the current climate. So quite a big issue. One of the other things, a real big thing that we are seeing at the moment, Paul, is that the supply chain delays. So we're seeing that a lot within the industry. So sometimes you can be talking 52 weeks to replace any permanent solution, parts, compressors, etc. So we're seeing that a lot. And of course, production is really critical these days. They've got a lot of pressure. So that downtime is they can't have. So that's where Aggreko would step in with the modular solutions to support them during that time.
Okay. And how do the issues differ by type of manufacturing, a subsector?
Yeah, it can be very different, really. So we look at so food and beverage, for example. Currently, we're seeing quite their critical failure could be in chill stores. So to maintain the product and store it at chill temperatures or even frozen temperatures, so cold stores, that is a real struggle for them currently. We're finding in the food and beverage industry, certainly with the ambient temperatures and the change in the climate. So a lot of the permanent systems have been built with an ambient temperature of 32 degrees. So that's what if you think of days gone by, Paul, we weren't seeing the temperatures that we had now. So they maintained those temperatures pretty comfortably. Now we're seeing those higher ambient temperatures. We're getting calls from customers that are maintaining the product that they're really struggling. When we're seeing the higher temperatures, this year we had record-breaking temperatures again. So we're seeing that year on year, and we know that is not going to change currently. So when they've got those windows of high temperatures, it does compromise the temperatures that they're saying in the chill and cold stores. And if they lost that product, you could be talking of millions of pounds of losses. Yeah. Because they're not storing it at the right temperatures. So Aggreko come along and we give them, rather than giving them a big new solution, we're actually just supplementing their own system. So we're just then giving them that better few degrees of delta T to help them maintain, say if it's at +2 degrees and they're hovering around +8, we can then just give them that supplementary cooling to help them maintain the temperatures during those hot spells. And again, with it being temporary, it could only be for maybe 8, 12 weeks of the year. We don't know. So we're just giving them that temporary solution during that critical time. And as soon as the temperatures go down and their own system is coping, then they just off-hire the equipment. And we're giving our customers that real flexibility.
I see.
So that's it, yeah, food and bev. But then in general manufacturing, we are seeing, we're talking about temperature control, but there is an energy crisis. We see that they're really struggling for that resilience within the energy market at the moment, because that's just a little part of what Aggreko do also with regards to power. So one of the main things we are seeing is that real resilience and sustainability within energy. So that's what we are seeing with manufacturers.
Okay. And can you perhaps talk us through some recent strategies where Aggreko has challenged thinking and implemented sustainable temperature control to positively impact companies' bottom line?
Yeah, definitely. So what we do, so we really look at how we can supply our customers in the most cost-effective and efficient way. So a lot of times what we're finding now, manufacturing companies and food and beverage companies, they don't always have that spare power capacity on site, because things have changed and production's increased, and we've talked about the resilience of the grid. So when they are hiring temporary solutions and temperature control, they don't always have that spare capacity of power on site. So we manufacture and we make our equipment to be the most efficient we can. And we also do that. So if they require a generator package to support that temperature control solution, we offer some real good greener solutions with regards to stage 5 generators, and also batteries that will support that. So we're making it much more resilient and cost effective. And in many occasions, we can actually generate electricity less than they would be getting it from the grid. So it's actually more cost effective for them to get the full turnkey package from Aggreko, and we can give them real good savings. And of course, it will also help to their carbon goals that they have to reduce and get to net zero.
That's fantastic. And so perhaps if you could, maybe we could finish off by talking about if people have an issue and they call you, how does the process work from there?
Yeah, so we're a 24/7 national company, Paul. We have a really good depot dynamics of where we are in the UK. So we have a 24/7 number as well, and we are very reactionary. We can we have much more planned outages, and we're also helping our customers to supplement what they've got, but we also can react very quickly. We're versatile. We have a really great fleet in Aggreko, and we try and support our customers with the best solutions that we can. We have dedicated salespeople. As we said, we're sector specific. So if you're talking to a member of my team and it is a glass manufacturer, for example, who makes sheet glass, we know, we've worked and we do analysis and research, and I get my guys to really understand that full process. So when a customer calls with a problem, and it may be their homogenizer where they mix the raw materials, there's been a problem with that. We know that's got a really big motor and uses a lot of energy. And we also know the dynamics of the furnace, and it also needs relining. So we challenge ourselves to understand our customers. So when a customer calls into us, we've got an understanding of their process, and sectorization has made us become much more expert in how they operate, so we can really help our customers and be that trusted advisor rather than not fully understanding their pains, their critical points of failure. We already are working towards understanding what is important to them, because that's key for us in that relationship with customers going forward.
Okay, and with that, I'd just like to say, Ruth Martin from Aggreko, thank you very much.
Thank you, Paul.